Hi, do you know the difference between a star performer and an average performer? Do you know what it would take for you to move from good to great, to move from effective to highly effective, to move from meets expectations to exceeds expectations? My whole career, I've been focusing on helping leaders, executives, and managers to do just that. And so I want to share with you an opportunity that can help you move into the top 10%. You know, this top 10%, a lot of the literature is saying that this is a tipping point. If you are in the top 10%, you get your people in the top 10%, they are more valuable to the organization. So this is an opportunity for you to have an opportunity to learn some focus tools for top performance. So what I want to do is to share with you about this program that we're just initiating. Hopefully you'll be interested in it and to move forward. My name is Dr. Relly Nadler. I'm a licensed psychologist. I'm a master certified coach. I've been working in organizations for over 20 years, usually at the top level, working with the CEO and their team, but then also developing emerging leaders, also developing new leaders, and really focusing on this idea of emotional intelligence. So what this is about, I'm going to share with you a program where for 20 days you will get information, you'll get a video from me about what can you do, because you know, focus in what you attend to is the critical factor. But do you know what to attend to? Do you know what to focus on? So each day there's going to be a video. Most of them will be 5 minutes. You know, there may be one or two that's a little bit longer, but nothing over 10 minutes. And there will be some specific things that we're going to look at. So do you know what to do? Do you know what to focus on? And then what if you had 20 days, and many people are going to do it in 20 days. You may do it over a little bit longer time, but to do a few things differently. So I like to call these micro initiatives. People like these micro initiatives because, not because it's an initiative, because it's micro. Small things that you could do differently. It doesn't take all day. Things you can do in 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You demonstrate your ability to be exceptional in these 5-10 minute relationships. So what we're going to talk about in each of these days is if you stay on automatic, you're going to stay average. If you stay on automatic, you're going to stay average. What percent of time do you think we're all on automatic? Well, it's about 95% that we're operating from our habits. In this 20-day program, and it can be a challenge of sorts to say, okay, so what should you focus on? I'm going to give you an abundance of things to be able to focus on. You don't have to do an abundance of things. If you were to select the 2 or 3 things that are going to particularly help you be a better leader, be a better delegator, develop your team more, these micro initiatives can create a macro impact. And a big part is to manage your focus. In today's world, your focus is under siege, meaning that you're being distracted all the time. And there's a variety of reasons for these distractions. And when you're distracted, it takes away from you being your best leader. One of the things is there's always the task, there's always the crisis, there's always something that's going on. I'll call that the shiny light. And you're putting out fires, and what are you not doing while you're putting out fires is attending to your people, developing your people. It's some of the research is showing from the brain neuroscience, you can either be in analysis and focusing on analyzing a problem, not in analysis like you're in therapy, but you can be analyzing problems, which we all do, or you can be empathic in developing your people. It's hard to do both. And so what gets our attention is the shiny light over and over and over. So I'm going to present a model for you, and it's going to have a couple components, and each day we'll go through some more of this information, some small things that you can try out. So see me as your coach, see you as your motivator, see me as someone who's going to give you some best practices to move forward. So we're going to first talk on some of these about the fuel, and I have this acronym of SOARR. And how do you manage yourself? How do you get the energy to be your best, like the corporate athlete. What do corporate athletes do all the time? They're managing their energy, they're managing their focus, and performing just a little bit of time. What are you doing all the time? You're performing, and hardly any practice. So in these 20 days, you're going to get some tips, you're going to get some tools. Maybe it takes 10 minutes, maybe it takes 15 minutes. Some things that you can do to maximize your energy. And we'll go through a model called the SOARR model with some specific things of what you need to do. And then the engine, which will propel you, is this aspect of emotional intelligence. And what is emotional intelligence? Simple definition is knowing yourself and managing yourself. What do you know about others? What do you manage others? It's been documented to be the key factor for people moving up in the organization, to moving into the top 10%. Once you leave how smart you are, your IQ, your technical expertise, the critical factor is emotional intelligence. Everybody's smart, so that becomes an equalizer. Many of you, how many of you are doing the same job, the same task you did when you started? You're probably not. Now you're motivating and you're getting the job done through others. You're directing, you're coaching, you're giving feedback. And so we're going to look at each day a different competency that has been known to help develop star performers, and then there'll be an action or so that'll go with that. This will be a great overview, and it'll be a jump start for you over these next 20 days, or you could do it in a little bit longer. Why? The goal is to be a top performer and to take some of this information to your team. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. And every day I'll be here with you, encouraging you, motivating you. We're going to have a series of resources that will be a part of the website that you can go, some PDFs to be able to download. Some of these we encourage you to share with your team. And the whole goal is to have you be more conscious and more focused. Leaders direct people's thinking and direct their focus. Almost every leader that I've worked with has underperformed. And part of this is because of the distractions that we have. You may be distracting yourself, other people may be distracting you. And every time you get distracted, you're less focused on your people. You're less focused on the ability to improve them and the ability to improve yourself. So I hope you join us in this journey. It'll be a fun journey, and it's focused on giving you just the right amount of tools that you can do. It's not overwhelming. And if you want access to this information, below you can click to get some more information, some more access about exactly what the program is going to look like and how you can sign up. Hope you'll join us on this. Why? Because if you stay in automatic, you stay average. My job is to help you be exceptional. Thank you.